Wikipedia is often seen as an unbiased repository, but there actually exists no repository recording the authentic history of Hinduism as it happened. So many abusals are piled upon Hindu society. The history is distorted and lies are recorded as truth. The British caste system was never the same as Hindu Varna or Jati. Jati is the ecosystem that supports you at birth. Varna is the action and responsibility you take. Jati is an ecosystem. Varna is the actions you take. But the history has been rewritten. So-called author Audrey Truschke has called Lord Ram as misogynist. Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey stands to smash Brahmanical patriarchy. Sanskrit has been presented as a language foreign to Hindus, and Hindus written completely out of their own history, beside the Aryan invasion theory. Then what of Bhagavatam, Tamil Sangam, and Guru-shishya sampradaya? What is the spiritual strength that was the pure expression of Lord Ram, Krishna, and Buddha? Who stands for this unadulterated history? Anyone who thinks for Hinduism is brutally attacked. It's illegal to teach Hinduism to 1.05 billion Hindus through public schools in India. How is that secular exactly? The burning of Nalanda University by Bhaktiar Khilji in 1193 took more than 6 months to complete. 9 million Hindu scriptures destroyed, where there was once more than 2,000 teachers and 10,000 students. For 6 months they burned the Hindu scriptures. In 1981, the Jaffna Library in Sri Lanka was destroyed by arson of an organized mob. At the time, the library was one of the largest in all of Asia. Near 100,000 books were destroyed by fire. To date, 80% of Hinduism scriptures have been destroyed, not available anywhere anymore. And whatever remains is intensely neglected, as state funding is non-existent, and almost no temples are able to maintain libraries anymore, dropping the agamic injunction requiring libraries in each corner of Hindu temples. These days, temple tanks disappear. Deities are stolen in the night, smuggled, and sold in foreign auction houses. The so-called secular state loots temple donations. The so-called world's richest temples can no longer afford to buy rice or pay employees. There is no constitution anywhere that protects Hindu deities. Corporations are protected as persons under the law. Endowment funds can legally be used only for the stated purpose, but Hindu temple donations are routinely siphoned to fund state activities that often directly support the activities of churches and mosques. It is a violation of a devotee's fundamental integrity to the installed deity if proper pujas are not performed. As per Agama, the deity embodies the physical form through prana pratishtha, given that pujas must be offered accordingly. This foundational premise of Hindu spiritual knowledge is not recognized by any of the 200 countries on earth. 2,000 years ago, there were 56 Hindu nations, and now, 0. There were 1 million gurukuls in India by 1830. Now, almost 0. Almost all Hindu scriptures have been destroyed. A vast number of temples are now lost, and the funds necessary to sustain themselves are siphoned by term secular governments. Connect with the new global movement to revive the spiritual sciences and traditional enlightenment ecosystems of Sanatana Hindu Dharma at kailasa.org/global services.